Hey everyone, I just wanted to stop past and share a message for Sermon Tuesday with a real one. And so I just want to say that yes, many people will have an opinion about things and directions that you need to go. I just want to remind you that God give us the authority to speak with assertiveness and completeness in our decisions. One of the things that I share every day on TikTok is a part of my motto. And the one part that stands out is I make decisions I can live with, not decisions that other people make for me that I cannot live with. And I just want to share that with someone today. The thing that I learned from today was that I am in control of what God gives me and leads me into understanding. Therefore, there will be people who come along and try to speak you out of the very things that you have done. You have made the time, you have put the time in with God to be sure of. And so I want to piggyback off of a couple of my content previously, which is Eve going back and forth with the serpent, which should have never happened between Eve and the serpent. Eve was certain that number one, God had spoken to her. She could hear him because God told her not to eat from the tree. And so despite who it is, I mean, sometimes I think the biggest vulnerability is that we become so comfortable with who we are surrounded by that we get so comfortable thinking that people have our best interests. And unfortunately, God is saying, listen, at the end of the day, whatever I told you, it stands. And so we have to make sure that we are staying in line with the word of God, which is whatever God speaks to us, whatever we're seeking, we shall find. So at the end of the day, if people are not seeking to find, they can give us any form of information, and it does not mean we're going to find God at the end. And so here's the serpent giving Eve this information, yet it is not serving her. It's causing her a great fall. And so I encourage the brothers and sisters in the walk of Christ to be assertive and speak with the authority that I appreciate, not with aggression, not with offense, but the fact that yes, I understand what you're saying and I appreciate your opinion. However, I will always choose God words over anyone else's. And I trust God enough to know that he will not leave me nor forsake me, and he is not sleep nor slumber. And I appreciate what comes out of people that lead, that is from my perspective and is meant for my good, but everything is not meant for my good for me to be in the middle of or at the sight of. One thing I want to also say is that remember that Jesus was not always around. He was not always congregated around the same people. He did not provide services to certain people. He had his disciples do those things. I think God is saying also to me is that God is around all of us. The problem is we all have to come to God as if we want to receive what he has to offer. And until next time, peace.